From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Going to get him the football back. Well, with that incompletion, let's tap into the useless facts file, shall we? 3 guys with the last name Allen got the start in Week 9. Josh in Buffalo, Kyle in Carolina, Brandon in Denver. All 3 got the win. And, Charles, that's the first time in league history that 3 QBs sharing the last name won on the same weekend.
How about that? And I think for Brandon Allen, his first start as well, so not bad. Now, throw in the guys who have the same last name and their starts. Let's go to 2000. The Johnsons, Brad, Doug, and Rob. And in 1984, we're really digging deep here. I love this. Dave, Wade, and Mark Wilson. Now, to my recollection, none of them were related. Just all had the same last name. Who would you take, the Johnsons, or would you take the Wilsons?
I'll take the Johnsons because I actually remember them playing. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Elliott, and an alley to run. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film,
touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott.
Big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have seen Philly neck and neck in the East. Then Green Bay, New Orleans, and San Francisco as division leaders. But with only 2 more wild card spots, going to be some good teams left out in the cold in January.
Yeah, because right now you got Seattle at 7-2, Minnesota 6-3. They would be in.
And a big loss here as he's...
I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Got his man, it's Williams. And mark him down way up close.
Didn't happen on that play.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he'll work it across. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. And he'll go out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes flushed out right. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they'll get this one to about the 20. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand-new ball game. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded well. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half, Prescott. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. He's got a first down and more past the 30. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 33-yard line. 43! 43! All right.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Big stop, let's go! Yellow!
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And it is incomplete. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. On third down. Now Elliott. And he's able to pick up the first.
Try to get the second one.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet.
He's got daylight. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams, 75 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles. And
looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way. Defense going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised him a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped him well short of a first down.
Right there.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flush to his right. And no!
Back.
10th carry now for Elliott. Now Prescott on 4th down. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And all the way inside.
Stopped to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
And stopped a few yards shy. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Back to throw. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Pull it together.
Back to throw. Mahomes. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. First down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Dak on the option left. And they'll be inside the 25. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And a nice return. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.